Hello Prime Coders, welcome back to Prime Coding channel. So in this video, I will be talking about the placement cheat sheet, technical questions and pseudocode challenges, everything you need to crack LTI Mindtree online assessment. Yes, I got very good response from all of the students who are aiming to crack LTI Mindtree. Yes, I apologize that it took time because I need to work hard on finding these things, need to align with the team. So let's start this video with the detailed pattern, which is English comprehension, logical ability, and quantitative ability and basic analytical ability. Okay, so I guess so. It was a big table, but it got cut short, but not a problem. If you have watched my LTI Mindtree introduction video, where I given the full process roadmap, okay, like full process explained, there you can see this particular table. There I have mentioned all the questions as well as the total number of time which is allocated for the sections as well. So to make sure that to watch this video, I will pin that video into the I button above so that you can watch and have a look over the syllabus. So let's start with PYQ of technical MCQs. In Java, what is the primary purpose of the final keyword? So if you know final keyword, it basically makes something constant, even prevent from overridden something. So let's see, to create a constant variable, yes. To prevent a method from being overridden, yes. To prevent a class from being inherited. Cool. So yes, all of these above make sense to this particular question. But what I want you to is have a paper. Here I would be taking off 15 top questions right in this video, and I have more 15 questions for you all. Okay, so that you can practice, then only you will be perfect in online assessment. Clear? So all of the above is the right option. Let's see. Yes, these all of the above. And the keyword can be used to create constants, prevent method overriding, and stop class inheritance. Cool. What is tuple? Now, we are also astonished by looking over their type of questions. They don't specifically ask questions from a single programming language. It may be that they can ask you pseudo questions, but there are high chances that from multiple programming question they would be asking you. But it is not a problem because the questions would be very easy. As this is tuple, this belongs to Python most of the time. In Python interview questions, they usually ask what is tuple and list. So we all know that is an immutable ordered collection of elements. Let me know, guys, if you know the meaning of immutable and immutable. I know if you're a prime coder, you definitely know these meaning, because when someone says this particular definition that it's an immutable or immutable, the next question would be the difference between both of them. And can I give some examples? So parallelly, try to prepare for your interview as well, because all of these questions, I personally feel that they can easily be come in your interview too. A tuple is an immutable and ordered collection of elements in Python. What is the main advantage of using an array over linked list? We all know, isn't it? The index one. Faster access to specific element in index. That is the main thing, because in linked list, we don't have indices or index values. So here, in array, we have indexes which help us to find any element. If we know that its element is present on 5th index, we can just write array of 5 and you will get that element in over one time. Cool. So array allows direct access to element using their index, making retrieval faster than in linked list. What is encapsulation in O? Hiding the implementation detail of an object and exposing only the necessary functionality. I know you know that this is a definition of abstraction. Creating a new class from existing class? No. The ability of an object to make many forms? I think so. We are talking about polymorphism here. Bundling data and methods that operate on the data into single unit. Once single unit you have saw, that is the right option for encapsulation. Please guys, how I have found that single unit is relatable to encapsulation, because in the interview they will be also looking for the keywords what you are saying or what you are speaking. So make sure that whenever you are answering in the interview, try to add most of the keywords. If you miss keywords, your answer would be wrong or no one is listening it, because interviewers don't have time to prepare. They have the muscle memory. If you use keywords and those keywords are fit into his or her mind, definitely they will be going to hire you because you know the concept. Building data and methods to operate a single unit is the right option. What is the difference between drop truncate, and delete. Delete removes a row, truncate removes all rows, drop removes the table. Great. Delete and truncate can be rolled back, but drop cannot. So yes, D is the option. You don't need to read the C because this is not a multi-select. This is only a single select. If two options is right, without any looking over anything, just mark it as all the correct option, which is makes sense, which is delete, truncate, and drop operate differently in managing databases. A social media app allows user to send messages to their followers. The app should notify all followers instantly when a message is posted. Do let me know how many score you have got. I know these questions are easy and these questions will be coming in your upcoming LTI Mindtree exam. But make sure that treat this as a test and parallelly with me, try to give the answer so that you can also judge how or where you are standing, as this test is very easy needed. Which data structure is inappropriate for managing list of followers? So if you have studied graph basically helps to implement this particular logic of friends, followers, and mutuals. Okay, because when you study graph, any of the codes that you are pursuing or any of the lectures video you are watching, definitely graph would be graph. Definitely a teacher definitely relate graph with the social networking strengths. Isn't it? Have you analyzed this particular pattern when you are learning graphs? If yes, do let me know in the comment section. So graph efficiently models user connection, allowing fast notification to all followers. Consider the following Python code. Great. Y equals to 1, 2, 3, like x equals to 1, 2, 3 and y equals to x. Cool. So it is a shallow copy. Okay. Shallow copy. So x dot append is equals to 4. So what we are doing, we are appending 4 into it. So what will be the content of variable y after this code executes? So definitely it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 because it's a shallow copy. Whenever you are doing something or making changes in the parent array, it will be reflect in most of the child arrays. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the right option. Let's see. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the right option. A 5. Okay. So the better way to prepare for anything is, I spoke about shallow copy here. So you should look what is shallow copy, what is deep copy, how it is different, what is shallow copy constructor, deep copy constructors. So this is the particular way to prepare for any exam. Try to find follow from every question, learn from the options so that your corpus of knowledge will increase. A file transfer protocol is transferring files from a client to a server. The client notices that the large file takes long time. Which layer of OSI model should be optimized to improve this process? Application, transport session, network. So file transfer protocol is transferring files from a client to the server. Okay, from client to the server. The client notices that the large file takes long time. Which layer of OSI model? Okay, so if you have studied computer networks in your college, or if you are ignoring this subject, because in mock interviews as well, I found people are ignoring computer networks and operating system because it looks complex, it looks lengthy too. Okay, so you don't need to do that because I've already created one short video, and yes, all those videos are cash course and it is totally interview specific. Yes, I have not covered many topics, but those topics are less in priority. But I have covered most of the topics which are high in priority and mostly asked in interview. So it should be your last minute revision video. So yes, watch these computer networks OS, okay, and get your mock interview. Then only you will be knowing where you are studying in the interview. So yes, I wasted a few minutes, but I know you have marked the right option on this question, and please give you +1 when you have marked B as a right option, which is transport layer is improve the large file transfer efficiency. Okay, clear? So that is a right option. In a circular linked list, which of the following condition defines the end of the list? It is circular linked list. Now, if people are running in hurry, they would be just ignoring circular keyword. If you missed, you're gonna mark it as point to null and you are done. But not the case. I know you are a prime coder. You definitely read circular linked list. So in circular linked list, the last node pointing to the very first node. So yes, the next node points to the head. That would be the right option. Yes, as you can see. And pause the screen, read the explanation. Which sorting algorithm has the best average case time complexity? Merge sort without any time. But people are confused between merge sort and quick sort. So make sure that you know which condition quick sort itself worst case complexity, and let me know in the comment section what is the quick sort merge like worst case time complexity. Okay, and for all rounder, the sorting algorithm is merge sort because it has n log n in both three of the time complexity and notation. Okay, so which of the following is not a valid access modifier in C++? Public, private, protected, internal is not a valid one. Internal is not a valid access modifier in C++. Which option is thrown when dividing by 0 in Java? IO input output? No. Arithmetic? Yes, it makes sense. Null pointer expansion? No. Runtime extension? No. So now your homework is to study when these will be like input output exceptions are making sense, because it is whatever you're facing the input output problem, then only this particular error will pop. But in what cases you will find runtime error and null pointer exception. Clear? So try to go through the cases and make your knowledge strong. So B is an integer, arithmetic throws, arithmetic operations. Cool. So you are given two sorted arrays A and B of size n and m respectively. You need to merge them into single sorted L. What is the time complexity of an efficient solution? To sorted array, it will definitely be O of n plus 1. If you know the logic is very easy. You will have a pointer on the first node of A array and pointer on the first node of B array, and parallelly you will be comparing it and putting into the main or parent array. Once the iterator reaches to the last, you will check which element is being or which pointer is not reached to the last. Just append those values into the parent array. Simple. There's a famous LeetCode question, merge two sorted array. Okay, for that it is only take n plus m time complexity. Repeat the video if you have not understood, or repeat the clip if you have not understood. The explanation was pretty easy. The following sequence of operation performed on an initial at step, which is push 5, 3, pop, push 7, push 8, pop, in stack, you have 5 because stack follows LeFo. Now what would be the content of the stack after the last operation would be 5 without wasting any time. Stack follows LeFo principle, that's why 5. What is the maximum number of edges in an undirected graph with 6 vertices? 6 vertices, which means the v value is 6. So there is a famous problem which stands for v minus 1 by 2, where 6 into 5 by 2, it will be 15 edges in your graph when you have 6 vertices. 15 is the right option, D is the right option, and I chose thus v minus 1 by 2 as an option. Okay, so as a formula, so yes, 6 minus 2 by 2 makes sense. Which of the following protocol is used for sending emails? SMTP protocol, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, I guess. Stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and the standard protocol for sending email messages across the internet. Now, you have a C pointer based question. Not only this, you have many more questions like REST and RESTful APIs, SDLC, and more pseudocodes, and many more. But here, if you want to achieve your interview opportunity to offer it and want to convert it, then definitely Prime Coding will help you out, because here we are taking in-depth mock interview. All of the aspects will be covered as per the company. HR and MR question would be asked, which would definitely gonna ask you here and there. But yes, the topic, the judgment, when they ask the question, when they need to have a judgment, those things will be done in the mock interview. For interview simulation, because it's a more than 90-minute plus mock interview based on your performance. Resume review is a cherry on the cake because we'll let you know that where you are lagging. Personalized feedback and export guides will be provided to you. So if you want to make your parents proud, this is the only way to invest your money in and get your mock interview right now. So you have many more questions aligned. What I will do, I will put this particular PPT over TopMate so that you can claim very easily. Okay, and yes, it will be costing you less than 5 rupees for sure, because I don't want to have tons of things and let TopMate also get something around, because they are serving you getting everything in your hand. Okay, so please go away and claim this up. The TopMate link I will put up in the description below, or in the chat, or I would say comment box. Okay, Comment down how much marks you have secured by solving all of the questions and let me know what next video you need. But yes, I have a gift for all of you. That sample coding question for interview, comment down below because we have some spoiler. Okay, so we are working on it. We have some set of questions. But before that, make sure that you have important SQL one shot revision questions have been done. Oops, one shot revision that everyone's want and we are covering those on point. Don't waste time, start studying and get your placement done. So we'll meet you with a new video soon. Until then, please share and subscribe this video. As you reach to the 100 comments and 1000 likes or 500 likes, I will be coming up with a coding problem soon. So we'll meet you with a great content soon.